Om Shanti.
शांति। आज सतगुरुवार के दिन आप सबकी याद लेके
On the day of the Satguru, carrying everyone's loving remembrances, as I reached the subtle region,
आज तो बाबा के सामने बहुत सुंदर सुंदर डिजाइन के लेटर्स रखे हुए।
I saw that there were beautifully designed letters in front of Baba.
कई प्रकार के प्रोजेक्ट,
Many kinds of projects,
कई प्रकार के डेकोरेटेड चीजें बाबा के सामने,
and a variety of decorated items in front of Baba.
एक एक को बहुत ध्यान से देख रहे थे।
Baba was looking at everything very closely.
मैं खड़ी रही,
I continued standing there for a few seconds,
कैसे एक एक चीज
and I was watching how Baba was looking at every item.
और कुछ सेकंड के बाद फिर बाबा ने मेरी ओर देखा।
Baba then looked at
फिर
me
दोबारा उन चीजों को
and once again started
बाबा
looking
देख
at
रहे थे।
the objects.
बाबा ने कहा,
Baba then said,
देखा बच्चे,
"Did you see, child?
आज बाप क्या कर रहे
Did you
हैं?
see what the Father is doing today?"
मैंने कहा, बाबा आज आपका विशेष इन सब चीजों पे
I said, "Baba, today
ध्यान है।
your attention especially being given to these different items." Baba explained,
अपने अनेक प्रकार के शुभ संकल्प
the children have sent a variety of their elevated thoughts from the time of Amrit Vela. Those thoughts have been reaching Baba.
हर एक बच्चे के शुभ संकल्प को, पुरुषार्थ को
Baba is looking at every elevated thought, every aspect of their spiritual endeavor,
उनका जो पुरुषार्थ है
their deep love
उसको देख रहे हैं।
towards their efforts as well.
देखते बाबा क्या किया,
And then what did Baba do?
फिर शांत हो गए।
Baba became completely
बाबा ने
silent.
क्या किया, बाबा ने कहा, देखो बच्चे प्लान बहुत बनाते हैं
Baba continued saying, the children make many plans.
और उत्साह भी बहुत है।
There's a lot of zeal and enthusiasm as well.
करने के लिए मेहनत भी कर रहे
They
हैं।
are making genuine, diligent efforts
बाबा
to
बीच में देख रहे थे एक गैप है।
carry out these thoughts, but Baba has seen a gap between the thoughts and putting it into practical. So I asked them, what gap is that?
बाबा ने
Baba became silent again for a few seconds and then said, the plan that the children make, the plans that they make, when it comes to putting it into practical form,
ढीलापन,
there comes a bit of slackness,
मैंपन,
a bit of arrogance of I,
संशय,
sometimes even doubts,
ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस,
sometimes even overconfidence.
मैंपन भी आ जाता है,
So the arrogance of I, slackness,
भी आ जाता है,
doubts,
कभी कभी ओवर से ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस
and
आता है,
overconfidence.
कारण से जो भी
Because of which, whatever plans they wish to make, whatever efforts they want to make, because there's this gap, this margin,
होते जाते
then they go further and further away from
उसकी
that aim, from making it into practical.
नहीं आ पाती
And so they're not able to intensify their effort, their experience, or attain it. Or they become disheartened and they're not able to be successful in attaining that goal.
हमें आप समान बनना है तो बाबा भी कहते
So the children continually say, Baba, you want to become equal to the Father. So the Father replies, yes, you want to become equal to the Father.
हर कार्य के अंदर ना तो कभी गैप रखा,
But if you look at the Father, Baba never kept any gap, any difference between what he thought and what he did. He never allowed any slackness.
महीनता में जा
Baba went into the subtlety of every aspect of spiritual endeavor.
एक तो महीनता,
So one, the children have to go into the subtle aspect of efforts
उस पे कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड भी होकर के
and be very focused, be very concentrated in what you wish to attain.
बैठ करके और उस स्टेज में बैठ
keep that stage of playing this part in the drama,
तो फिर इनको अनुभव
and then bring about transformation. Then you will have those experiences. At the present time, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of labor. Success is sometimes in front of them, but even though it's in front of them, the children feel the success to be very far. So what do the children have to do? Whatever plans you make, go into the subtlety of it, go into the depth of that spiritual endeavor. Don't allow any gap to be there, and then success is definitely in front of you. Baba was giving a lot of love to the children. Baba was also observing all the thoughts that the children were offering Baba. So what do the children now have to do? According to the time, with determined thoughts, pay special attention that I have to become perfect, because that is what will help you attain success and bring you closer to that future world. I then gave loving remembrances on behalf of the Brahmin family for the soul of Amichan Bhai. Punjab zone has come to Shantivan and they've specially offered Bhog. So there was a very beautiful throne that emerged, and Baba had seated Amichan Bhai on that throne in his completely decorated form. Baba said, "Did you see this child? From the time this child, that is Brother Amichand, came to Baba, he came at a very young age, physical age, but from that time he continually followed Srimad. He held on to Baba's hand as he progressed. Through his efforts and through his example, he won God's heart, Baba's heart, won the hearts of the senior instruments and that of his sisters and brothers. So today as well, Baba has seated this child on the Father's heart throne and he is very pleased. So it was a very beautiful form that Amichan Bhai was in. From the early times, this child has had faith in the intellect and a tireless server. He always made the lesson of Hanji very firm. He lived a simple life and became an example for everyone. He served countless of souls and brought them closer to the Father. So Amichan Bhai was sitting in a very detached and yet loving form. So Baba said, even though he carried out everything, he always remained attached and loving. With his cheerful face, he was able to alleviate people's fears and their worries. I then asked Amichan Bhai, how is it that you came so quickly? How you didn't let us know that you were coming? So Amichan Bhai said, I had gone on service until the last moment. I was just doing service. Baba said, at the end time, the game of the body, the test paper of the body came in front of this child. The body was doing what it had to, but the child was very engaged, engrossed in the play of service. He wasn't aware of what was happening with the body. He was very detached from the body. So while settling the accounts of the chariot, he didn't have even the slightest feeling, or he was not slightly under the impact of the body, and he was very detached and loving. Baba has taken the child to different places to show him the form of service taking place. And Baba has given the child many different experiences. And in the future too, there's a lot of service that's going to unfold. And Baba has shown this child how he is going to be instrumental and cooperative in that future service. So Amichan Bhai said, yes, Baba has told me that I have to carry out a special task, and all of us have to collectively come together and bring about this task of world transformation, changing the world.
शरीर को भोजन भी नहीं मिला.
So I then said that for so many days you did not partake of any meals at the last phase. So Amichumbai said, no, Baba gave me such wonderful experiences. Baba used to call me to the subtle region from time to time during that last period, and he used to feed me wonderful food. He also gave me a taste of the delicacies that we'll receive in the Golden Age. I then shared that the Punjab zone has come to Shantivan. They're all missing you. They're all sending their loving remembrances. So Amichumbai said, this family belongs to Baba. Baba has always had a special vision on Punjab zone. And Baba has made that zone so powerful, so strong. And the instruments, the souls there are tireless in Baba's service, very strong in service. They're Baba's companions. So just continue to move along, keeping Baba as your companion. And you have to create some wonder in service. This is what Baba also wants to see. Baba then offered the Bhog to Amichumbai. Baba then asked Amichumbai, would you like to share anything? So Amichumbai said, Baba, you are here, and so I am carefree from the early days. You've always kept very loving drishti on this zone, Punjab zone, and your pure wishes were all fulfilled by the Dadis. And so now, the children now of the zone will have to continue to fulfill Baba's thoughts, hopes for the zone. They should continue to just move along as unified family and glorify the Father. He then gave remembrances to everyone. Everyone has given me a lot of love. They've always cooperated with me. So even now, continue to be cooperative in Baba's tasks, give love to one another, take hold of each other's hands, keep Baba in front of you, and continue to progress. Baba is sending me for special service. Baba will carry out that service through me, and so I will accomplish that. Baba also said that Baba carries out his special tasks through special souls. So this child is going forth for a special service. Baba will carry out special service through him. So these special children have to complete the task that Baba has given them. Baba then gave remembrances to everyone, and I returned. Om Shanti.
बाबा के पास वतन में भोग लेकर के पहुंची.
I reached the subtle region to offer Bhog to Baba.
जाते ही कई भाई बहनों की स्नेह भरी याद प्यार दिया.
And as soon as I reached there, I gave the loving remembrance of many brothers and sisters. And especially today, I gave the loving remembrance of Amir Chand Bhai Ji. So, Baba gave this indication to call Amir Chand Bhai Ji in the subtle region, and Bhai Ji was immersed in the subtle region. And Baba started saying,
भारत में कई बच्चे विशेष ब्रह्मा कुमार.
In India, many children, especially Brahma Kumars,
सेवा करने के निमित्त बने हैं,
who became the instrument to do Baba's service, and they are continuing to do as an instrument. They are being an instrument to do Baba's service.
सेवाएं देते रहते थे।
So they keep on getting the
तो
service
आज विशेष बाबा
and
ने
they keep on doing the service.
महेंद्र भाई
So
भोपाल
Baba
के,
today, especially
इंदौर के ओम प्रकाश भाई,
Mahendra Bhai of Indore,
दिल्ली के
Om
जगदीश
Prakash
भाई
Bhai,
और भी
Delhi's
कई
Jagdish Bhai,
भाइयों को बाबा ने
and Baba emerged
याद
many
किया।
other, Baba remembered many
बाबा ने
other
कहा कि यह
senior
बच्चा
brothers
भी
and said
अमीरचंद
that
भाई के लिए,
this child too, that is
यह
the
बच्चा
Amarchand
भी
Bhaiji,
ऐसे
Baba said this
जब
child
से
too,
बाबा का बना
as he
और
became
तब से
Baba's
शुरू
child,
से ही
since the time
बहुत
he
ही
became Baba's
सरल
child,
नेचर का रहा।
from the beginning, he had a very
बचपन से ही
simple
बच्चे
nature
को
since childhood.
सेवा करने का बहुत शौक था।
He was very much
और
interested
सबसे
to
बड़ी
do
बात,
the service.
जो बचपन में ज्ञान का बीज
And the seed of the knowledge, or the foundation of the knowledge,
दादियों से
which he received through Dadis,
डला था,
which was sown by Dadis to this child,
तो बाबा ने
Manohar
कहा
Dadi,
कि
Chandramani
इसलिए
Dadi.
बच्चे का फाउंडेशन बहुत मजबूत होने
That's
के
why
कारण
this child's foundation was very strong,
अपनी उसी प्रकार बनाई हुई थी।
and he had made his
और
stage
इतनी
also
सेवाएं
very
करते
strong,
हुए
even though he was doing a lot of service.
एकदम जैसे कि निर्बंधन मुक्त रहित हमेशा समझता था।
He always felt
और
very
दिल में भी
bondageless
सदैव बाबा की
even
याद
in service,
और बाबा के
and
प्रति
always he
बहुत
would
ही बच्चे
remember
की
Baba and
भावना बनी हुई
had
थी।
so much feelings
बाबा
towards
ने कहा
Baba.
कि इतनी सभी स्थानों की सेवा करते हुए
He used to do a
बच्चा
lot of
बहुत
service
ही
in different
जैसे
places.
निर्मोही होकर, ट्रस्टी होकर,
However,
जो बच्चे ने
he
सेवा की है
did service in a
अपने
very
को अनासक्त
trusty
भावना से
and instrument
चलाया है।
manner. He
तो
was
बाबा
not
ने कहा
attached
यह
to
भी इस
those
बच्चे का
services. So Baba
विशेष
said,
गुण है।
this is one of the virtue
विशेषता है।
of this child.
तो जैसे कि बाबा अमीरचंद भाई की तरफ देखते हुए
And Baba looked at
सुना रहे थे,
Amirchand Bhaiji and
तो
said,
भाई जी भी बहुत ही प्यार से बाबा की तरफ देख रहे थे।
and Bhaiji too was
और
looking
बाबा ने
in
कहा
a
कि
very
सबसे
loveful
बड़ी
manner towards
विशेषता
Baba, and Baba
भाई
said
होने के नाते भी
that one of the
बच्चों
speciality
की,
of this child is
बहनों
even
की,
though he was
सभी
a
के
brother,
दिल लेना भी
he
एक ये भी बहुत बड़ा कर्तव्य
was
बच्चे ने
able to
निभाया।
be in the heart of many,
बाबा ने
many
कहा
souls.
कि जब से बाबा का बना
Baba
विशेषताएं
said,
तो बहुत है।
since the time he became
यदि
Baba's
एक
child,
एक
he
ब्राह्मण
had
बच्चे की
lot of
विशेषताओं
virtues,
को
but if you
बाबा
look at
बताए
each and
तो
every
कितना ना बड़ा
Brahmin
जन्म हो जाए।
child's
तो बाबा
virtue,
ने कहा
you
कि
will be able to
यह भी
make
बहुत
big,
पक्का
big
फाउंडेशन
scriptures. Baba
बच्चे
said
में
that this
पवित्रता का भी
child's
बढ़ा और वो
foundation of
संसार
purity was
बच्चा
also very strong,
अंत तक
and
चलता रहा।
according to that,
और
he
अंत
was
के
able to
समय
follow
की
that
जो
towards the
स्थिति
end.
बच्चे की
But
थी,
towards the
बाबा
last,
ने
his
कहा कि
stage,
बच्चे को सेवा का उमंग होने के कारण
Baba said he was very
बच्चे को
enthusiastic in
अपने
doing
आप में
service,
महसूस नहीं कर पाया
but because
कि
of that, he
मेरे को
was
इस प्रकार
not able to
बीमारी है,
feel the burden of
तबीयत
illness.
ऐसी है,
He was not feeling the
अपने
burden
आप
of
में
any
फील नहीं
illness
कर
inside.
पाया।
He did not
इसलिए
have such
बच्चा
feeling inside.
लास्ट के समय की
That's
स्थिति
why,
ऐसी
towards the
बन
end, his stage
और
was very good,
अंतर आत्मा की स्थिति बच्चे की
and the
बहुत ही
soul's
मजबूत थी।
stage inside was
भले
very
साकार
strong.
में मिलने नहीं देते थे,
People was not allowed
अंदर
to
में
meet
आत्मा जैसे
him.
कि जागृत बनी
However,
हुई थी।
his soul was
तो
very
बाबा ने
awake
कहा
inside.
कि इसलिए
And
संगम के
Baba said,
समय
in the conference
बच्चे ने
age,
शुरू से
since
जो
the
भाग्य
beginning,
बनाया है,
this child
कमाई
made
की
an
है,
elevated fortune
पुण्य का
and
खाता
was
इतना
able
बना करके
to
गया है,
do a
सभी
lot of
ब्राह्मण परिवार
charitable
की
tasks
दुआएं ली हैं।
and was able to
वो
receive the
संसार तो
blessing
बाबा
of
ने कहा
many,
कि बच्चे
many
को
Brahmins.
और
According to
सेवा
that,
के निमित्त बाबा बनाए गए।
so Baba will
तो बाबा
become,
ऐसे
make him
सुना
an
रहे थे
instrument for other service too. Baba said this, and I left, and I kept Baba Bhog thali in front of Baba, and Baba gave the drishti on Baiji's Bhog thali, and in a very loving manner offered Madhuban Bhog to Baiji, and Baba said towards the end, that towards the end, this child did not receive anything from the children of Madhuban, so that's why Baba is giving Bhog from Madhuban to the child. Baba said that this child had very much feeling and dedication towards Yajna, and he was moving forward like that in this path and was inspiring others to move like that in this path. Baba said this and then offered Madhuban Bhog to Amit and Baiji. Today, I give the remembrance of Raj Bhai of Ludhiana too, and Baba also emerged Raj Behan and offered Bhog from Madhuban, and many other souls were also offered Bhog today. So Baba emerged other souls too, and then offered the Bhog of Madhuban to those souls, and gave loving remembrance to all the souls, especially of the souls of Punjab, and Amir Chand Baiji too gave the remembrance of Punjab soul. Gave the remembrance to Punjab soul. He said that towards the end, the Lord of natural play was happening, play of nature was happening, and Baba gave the remembrance of all souls. And then after offering the Bhog, I came back here. Om Shanti.